a butcher's call. Friday night is the butcher's call. Aubyn's ready to take it all. Kodi streams and cutting cards. This is the place for the digital lords. Streaming matters, that's the game. Every Friday, bring your A game. When they say flex, take a drink. Protect your neck before you sink. Talking tech with a savage twist. The future's here, you get the gist. No more cables, no more wires. Cut it clean and light the fires. Streaming matters, that's the game. Every Friday, bring your A game. When they say flex, take a drink. Protect your neck before you sink. Cord cutters unite, it's the vibe. Tech talks alive, it's how we thrive. From Kodi to Plex, they lead the way. Streaming freedom starts today. Streaming matters, that's the game. Every Friday, bring your A game. When they say flex, take a drink. Protect your neck before you sink.
And we're live. As we were kicking it with the dancing, I was kicking, liking it, feeling it. I was feeling that rhythm. Thank you, Da Beach, for another great intro. You'll have a different intro every show on when you come to watch us, because Beach has nothing to do but just make intro songs and intro videos. So shout out to my man.
I really like that intro, Dave. I really think we have to, put out an album.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to get paid any other way. I think that's the way we can make some type of coin.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we could
Maybe-
What we do is you're on TikTok, you do just TikTok dances to those songs, the intros.
Yeah.
Well, I think both of you two should do the intro songs for like dances. I think you guys would get more views than me dancing.
No, if you pulled out your snowsuit and you were going to do dances, I think we'd make some money.
Okay.
First
okay.
of all, I don't need a dance as a racist statement, so I will be having a meeting with HR later after the show.
Oh man.
Who's got the
Jeez.
video Dabs doing the worm? Just put new music to that every week.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look at the folks all rolling in the house over here in the side. Nice to see everybody. Kenneth, I haven't seen Kenneth. I see he's been doing some shows. Great to see him hanging with us. Nice to see him. If I can get my tongue going on me here. Yeah, so thanks for everybody joining us. If you've not watched this show before, we will try to do our best to talk about the topics that we find during the week that may be related to your streaming, if it's costing more, if things are shutting down, if there's new devices out there. We try to cover those topics so that you can get in front of it, so you're not kind of blown away or hitting your wallet on a price increase that you might not have known was going to come. So yeah, it's great to have everybody in here. Look, Mike joining us. Great to see everybody, and it's with everybody. Bama and graphics. Great to see Russell, and I didn't see Soul Heal. I didn't see Soul Heal on the side.
I don't know what happened. He'll pop in later.
Yeah,
we'll
see, Jason
call
was
him out.
first. Jason was first, so
Yep.
usually that's
Jason-
Soul Heal.
Jason, we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I know. Well, Soul Heal was
Yeah.
here last week.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he was
Jason.
Not only is
Oh.
this show cutting into my pinball playing time, but it also is taken away from my listening to Last of a Showgirl listening part.
Oh,
This show
man.
is just ripping my life out, you know.
The
Little
sacrifices
enjoyment I
you
have
make.
to be this
To-
fucking show.
Trust me, you don't want to find out any more about Travis Kelce than you know already. So
Hey, yeah,
What I'm waiting for is the song that I'm going to hear once they break up.
oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be brutal.
Fire.
She's gonna
Yep.
she's gonna go
brutal.
for the throat.
That would be brutal. She'll be getting
Yeah.
together with all kinds of other, pop stars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'd be like, "I'm gonna show you." So yeah. So yeah,
Pulling out
thanks.
the whole NFL.
So thanks for you guys joining us on the show. The second half of the show, we're going to do a movie review, and the movie that we will be reviewing is Heads of State with John Cena and
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. Yeah.
If you watched The Wire, you would know that.
I can't say his name. I there's something in my head
dude,
like when I see his name, I don't know. I struggle with his name. So look at here, Kenneth got a question here. Because our man, he's got an Oculus. He don't ever join us in our rooms, but he got an Oculus. He says, question: how long do you think big screen will be in beta?
forever.
What you guys think?
It's the
That was
longest
like-
fucking beta known to mankind. I
And the
mean,
funniest thing
what,
is,
3 years? 3 years, I think we've had our Quest
At least.
in beta.
yep.
You know, and Auburn and I jumped in when they first released the alpha of the going up to 30 people in your room.
Mm-hmm.
We were the first people to jump on that bandwagon, and that's been almost a year ago.
Yeah.
You know, since you could do that, but
And the
I don't
fun-
think they're ever going to.
I was gonna
What was that,
pull up.
Dave? I think the funny thing is that because before, big screen always used to get all kinds of updates. It hasn't had an update in so long now. It's not even funny.
Which is fine.
Yeah, but but
Yeah.
I always used to always go in to check, make sure that there was a new update to make sure everyone can get into the room.
Yeah, I mean the last time they changed the mod panel around and everything, and I mean I do give them credit for allowing people to be able to create their own rooms if you know how to do it. I mean I looked into that when starting the design, and once again my head exploded, but it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah, I don't think that I think that they use it being in beta, so if there's issues, they're like, well, we're still in beta. I think they use it for that reason, because we've seen other things in the past that stay beta for a long time, and I think it's a way of, it's kind of like an out if they should close down for whatever reason. Hey, we were beta, or if we don't update something or fix something, well, you know what, we're beta. I think it's a safety thing for them as an out for reasons.
Close it up one day and say, oh well, we got this new package here that's $8,000 a month that you'll have to pay for, and it's out of beta now.
Yeah. So this is a screen for you guys that are watching. Anybody that has a Oculus headset, Big Screen is an application that you can download for free, and then you're able to join private or public rooms and if somebody's hosting it, you're able to view what they're hosting. It's lots of people do movies. Sports are really big. Sometimes people will host a room and have it for all kinds of games or sometimes political talk. There's hundreds, well, I don't know, probably 50 to 60 rooms on a normal basis that are public rooms that you could join. So it's a social thing, but it's also a way to watch movies in your with your Oculus, and you feel like you're sitting, as this picture shows kind of here. You can pick which seat you want to sit at, and you're seeing a screen, bigger than most theater screens, and you're watching what the hoster is broadcasting, and you could talk to your friends. What's neat about it, if someone's on your right side, it's in this ear. If they're on your left side, you can hear it in this ear. If you move farther away from that person, you've moved to where you don't hear them as much. So
just so you know, as you're using your hands and pointing, your logo is covering up your camera.
Oh, all right. Well, that's all right.
Because I can see your hands moving, pointing to like your head, but your freaking camera's being covered up by your avatar.
That's all right. But all right. So, well, you know me, I talk with my hands a lot. So I'm like I could be Italian.
And you're not even Italian.
I'm not, but I talk with my hands.
Hey,
so that's what Kenneth was asking. That's what Kenneth was asking about. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be coming out of beta. I think they'll keep it. Look, so Heel dumped in. All right.
Heel made it. So Heel made it.
Nice to see. So
we can really talk about the show now.
Yeah, we can actually start the show now that he's here. So yeah, anybody that has an Oculus, please join us. Jump in. It is fun. We do the fights on Saturday nights. Beach sometimes will broadcast the NFL games at times, or sometimes college games. Depends on what kind of mood he's in, because he's a grumpy old man. So
it depends when family wants to pop over, like they did last week, and this week they're coming over.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it last week. I was like,
come over and bring lunch Sunday. I'll come over around noon. And I'm like,
can you come over about 9 and leave by 12?
Yes.
Yeah, or after 4:30.
Yes,
hey,
you can host up to 30 people. I know.
Don't you have to sign up for that?
What? Right. You have to go through the Discord and everything, and basically go into their beta testing group and go in there and submit a request and tell them you would like to have the ability to do it, and then make sure you tell them what your username is in big screen. So then when you go in, you'll open up the mod panel. You can adjust whether you want 30 people or if you want 2. That's all your decision.
Because 15 is the default max.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's your default max. Now you can always have less, but then, as Dave was saying, if you go through those steps, you can host up to 30 for some people. So, are we coming out of beta? No. So I don't want nobody.
Alpha 2.
We're in release. We're in release client.
Have you not watched and see how much things get screwed up around here? We ain't even close to being the beta.
I'm getting better. Or at some point we'll get it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get going on our topics that we got going on today. So last week we discussed about the conference or the announcements that Amazon was making, and it was going to talk about the new products that they were going to release, and they also were talking about the Vega OS, which is going to be on the Fire TV devices. So hopefully this will alleviate some worries. Big Daddy, you've read through a lot of this. I mean, what was your, after you read, because I thought you were reading it like right when it was happening, because you were posting in our group.
Yeah, I was. They didn't have a live stream of the event. Amazon doesn't do that, but I know some bloggers that were there, and they were essentially blogging as fast as they could on what was going on. So I was following along with their updates, and there was a lot more introduced than just the Fire TVs and the Vega OS and the Fire Stick stuff. There's other Echoes and Kindles and things like that. But they spent quite a bit of time going over the change to Vega OS, change to the way that Fire TV will run on those devices, the way the home screen and everything is going to be laid out. So it's going to be different than what you have now. Does it mean the end of the world? We don't really know yet. You can create apps for it. That's part of the process. It has to be. That's how one of the ways Amazon makes money off these devices. Now, what kind of third-party apps are we going to be able to have? It's not known yet right now. The devices won't come out for, I think, 2 more weeks. October 15th is when the new Fire Stick Select, which will be the first one that'll run Vega OS. They did clarify the next day that the new Fire TVs that are coming out will be running the older Fire OS that's still based off Android. So if you want to test out Vega, get you one of these new sticks, see how it works out. They're selling them right now. You can pre-order them for $39.99 in the US. If you don't want anything to do with Vega OS, don't buy one. Stick with whatever you have now, or get you one of the new Fire TVs, and then let it shake out and see what happens. Whether developers decide to start creating apps for it and go through the trouble, or everybody says screw it, you're going to get whatever you get on the sticks. It's Amazon is not really giving any timeline on when they're going to start rolling it out to other devices. So that's another thing people are going back and forth on. Does that mean from now on everything's going to be Vega OS, or is it going to be a couple of years before it gets to that point? They've made it pretty clear they're not going to roll it out to any existing devices. So
Yeah, good. Yeah, that was that was good to hear, because there was a lot of the sky is falling, because everybody was like, "Oh, my Fire Stick or Cube's going to stop working." Yeah. It's like, no. I mean, we've talked about that on the show, that to take an OS and to say, well, guess what? We had Android. Now we're going to install Linux instead of Android. That's not an easy process, number one. And it's not a process that's not going to have some issues. When your Windows computer updates, it's the same operating system. They update it. If you said, I'm going to take my Windows device and we're going to push Linux onto it, the risk of a problem is great, because think about the hardware that you got to have compatibility. Yep. So all those Android compatibilities would all of a sudden have to be Linux, because that's what the new OS would be on Linux. So yeah, I think people are safe with your device, because it's highly unlikely them to push this Vega onto an Android operating system, because that's nothing but problems. That's right.
A lot of people are questioning the specs on the devices. They've kind of rolled back on some of the specs. It has a micro USB port to power it instead of USB-C like everyone else has been going to. It's HDMI 2.0. It doesn't have Dolby Vision on it. It has Bluetooth 5.0. It's only Wi-Fi 5 instead of Wi-Fi 6. So even as far as the streaming kind of specs go compared to other devices, it's not really that kind of new and updated. So there's not a reason to go out and get it to say, hey, I got the latest and greatest, the fastest device there is. You're not going to get that with this right now.
Well, then with running Linux, they said that the reason why they could go with the lower specs was because it's less heavy. It needs less resources to run Linux than it does Android, which any of us that are computer guys, we know that. The Linux for your Raspberry Pi or any of your other stuff, if you can get Linux on it, it's going to run better, because it doesn't have the bloatware that we see on an Android. But the thing about it, don't forget, Amazon's going to put their bloatware on there.
Oh, yeah.
So, you think, oh, it's going to be lean. Well, may not be, because what happens when they load up with all those pre-built, you can't uninstall apps that are in there.
Right. And that's what no one's really... Amazon's kind of showed off a little bit of the new layout for the way they're going to run kind of their home screen and handle things. But what we haven't seen is they're going to have an app store on it. What apps are going to be available at launch? Amazon's being kind of quiet about that stuff. So I'm saying wait and let's watch some, because there's going to be people putting up YouTube videos probably on the 15th, if not the 16th. You know, as soon as they can get them up there, there's going to be a race to see who can be the first one to claim the Fire Sticks are dead, so etc. So it'll be interesting to see then, because that's going to tell you, hey, if they're going to come up and say, well, look, it's like got half the apps on here now that the other ones have, then hey, it's definitely a wait and see kind of situation instead of like trying to jump in and try out the new stuff.
Yeah. How long's the Fire Stick been out? What's got to be 10 or 15 years?
Yeah, at least.
I'd have to guess. So it's had all that time, and using Android, which a lot of developers are very comfortable creating Android applications. It's had a long time to build that library of apps, like Big Daddy was talking about. There's a lot in there. So that Linux library is going to be way smaller, because how many people are going to race out to do it? And wasn't it they said that the way that the Linux operating system is, it reads, the way it works is different because it reads it as a web page, not running a program or something like that, wasn't it?
Correct. The way this version of Linux works is you don't really have apps in a traditional way like you do with Android or a Windows PC. They're more like web pages that you go to. So it's a lot similar to the Chrome OS. Mm-hmm. That works the same way, which is why it helps it use lower end devices. Yeah. Because you're kind of essentially accessing stuff more online than you are on the physical device. Yeah. So they have a software developer kit out there. So if developers want to develop apps for it, I don't know if Amazon's giving it away for free, if you got to register for a developer program to get a hold of it, but it's out there and available. If people want to create apps that work on it, they can do it. You can get the SDK and create your own apps. And some things like Streamio, there's a web-based version of Streamio you can use. So if it's got a web browser on it, which we don't know yet, I'm guessing it's probably going to have a version of Silk on it. Then you can use that and with Streamio and use it to stream that way if you want to. It'll be a little clunky kind of interface to do it that way, but it can be done if you just have to have it.
Mm-hmm. 2014 is when the Fire Stick was first released.
Yeah. Wow. So over 11 years ago. So that's a long time of building a library of apps. And again, people didn't need to just build apps for the Fire TV. They could build apps for Android. And as we know, we could sideload those. So whereas this, it sounds like these Linux applications are going to have to be built for this OS. But I think the good news is the people screaming the sky is falling, that Amazon, your Fire Stick is going to be useless. We can pretty much say that's nothing to worry about. That's probably set aside. We ain't got to worry about that. But what my gut feeling is if they can get Vega to be a good solid OS and to do the things they want, I could see them starting to scale back the Android sticks, getting rid of some of them, scale that back to put more money into the new Linux system. But it does make you wonder, if the Linux system only runs a certain way, how much money Amazon is making from some of these apps that are out there that are standard apps that people are used to using with their Fire Sticks, and all of a sudden that app can't be ported over to Linux. And is Amazon willing to set those people aside? And I think when you're talking those TVs, so Fire TV built-in Fire OS on these TVs, that's huge. How many those things are there? You see them everywhere, right, at the stores. So yeah, they can't just turn a blind eye and say, well, we're done with all that. for the hundreds of millions of TVs that are out there on these things. So they have to continue that support and maybe scale it back. But yeah, I think the good news is, hey, your device is going to keep working. Quit having a fit. The Fire Stick sellers were probably, breathing a sigh of relief, thinking that they can still, that warehouse of Fire Sticks they got on the shelf, that they're not going to lose on it. But I think the lower specs is going to hurt it, and the limitations that this Linux OS sounds like it's going to hurt it, because it just can't do what people are used to doing, what things they're used to doing.
Well, I guarantee you, whatever specs are on the Fire TV are lower than that's on that Select.
Yes,
Because
they
as
are.
someone who has the Fire TV OS on their TV, it sucks.
Mhm.
It is slow. It just takes forever to do anything. That's why, I've got owns and shields and cubes and every other freaking device plugged into it.
Because this was 1 gig of RAM, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, on this, and 8 gigs of storage built in, then minus away the pre-built bloat stuff. So you really only have about 4 to 5 gigs of free storage on a
Yeah.
stock.
So
And-
Christmas time comes around and you want to get a present to somebody you don't like, get them one of these Select ones, or even worse, get them one of those freaking Roku sticks.
Oh yeah.
Roku
Oh my
stick,
God.
Well,
Holy-
and that's what I've said to a lot of people this week that've been like, "Oh, this is it for Amazon. They're
Mhm.
done. They're just going to ruin them." I'm like, "Really? Have you ever heard of Roku?" Roku, for a long time, you couldn't load anything on a Roku, and you kind of can now, but it's a real pain in the ass project that most normal people aren't going to want to even come close to mess with. But yet, if you go into the store, you got just as many Roku TVs and Roku sticks as you do
Yeah.
Fire TVs and Fire Sticks in places. So it hasn't killed Roku. There's a big segment of people that don't care about, they want a stick, they can plug it in and put in their Netflix password and use that, and that's all they care about. They don't want to cut the cord beyond that. They don't want to get into more hobbyist stuff like we're into.
True.
For us, this might be eventually the end of Fire Sticks for most people, but for the general rest of the world, they're just going to keep on going like anything else. They won't know it's any different than it ever was before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably true.
See there what Paul's asking?
Uh,
It's right there on the screen.
Yeah, I had it.
About getting Kodi on it.
Not
yeah.
yet.
Well, I don't think you would be able to, because Kodi is not even in. That's not in the Amazon store, right? So
It's
that
not-
it's
yeah,
not a
you-
legitimate. It's not in the legitimate store. It's in the Play Store. It was not
in
an Amazon store.
not
Amazon store. So,
No.
Yeah.
so it wasn't even a thing that they even, if we sideloaded it. So
And you even get it on the Chrome OS box?
I'm not sure. It's
Like
been a
on the,
while since I've messed with
Yeah,
Chrome.
yeah, I have a Chrome device at work, but since it's locked down, it doesn't let you install anything on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
think you could as an Android, because Chrome has started being able to use Android apps now. I think
Yes,
you
they
can
have.
do it that way. I don't know if you can do it as kind of the web page interface like the rest of the Chrome OS operates under.
Yeah. I don't think it would happen, but I don't think you'd be able to do
Let
it.
me tell you a little story. What happened to me the other day on my Shield. So I have automatic updates blocked, like probably a lot of us do on this channel, so certain things don't get installed. So I was going in there to check, and I'm like, I haven't updated. Looks right, updates. Go click on Google Play Store. Cannot connect. Your Wi-Fi is not connected. I'm like, bullshit. I'm just watching fucking 3 football games. Don't tell me this shit's not fucking connected. So go back the next night, do it again, still not connected. Fuck you. Go in and clear cache, still didn't work. All right, go and clear data. Boom, work. Well, what it did is when I cleared the cache, cleared the data, it automatically enabled everything. So the next morning when I woke up, I'm like, what fuck is this
Play Protect.
bullshit doing on my fucking home screen now and all this shit. So I'm like, you motherfucker. Now I gotta reset my box and go redo my fucking Kodi and redo all my fucking bullshit. You motherfucking Amazon. I mean, you fucking Google.
Yeah, you got to be careful with the Google Play. All right, so I have Google Play Play Protect turned off. And it will, you got to be careful because every once in a while it'll pop up saying, oh, do you want to enable it again? And most people would just go, oh, yeah, I want to enable it. And then all of a sudden, you know, hey, your smart tube isn't working, or some of the other applications that you might have been using that all of a sudden it said, whoop, we blocked it. And then the problem with the blocking, when something is blocked in Google Play Store, you got to, even if you turn off the Google Play Protect, you have to uninstall that application, then reinstall it, because just turning off Google Play, you can't like turn off the Play Protect and then turn that application back on. It's like it's hidden. And it's like we locked that up.
Yeah.
Almost caught me in LV Player the other day.
Turks. Well, when they started blocking Turks real bad.
Yeah.
Several versions ago, I had to go all the time. People were bringing their shit over because, like you said, it puts it in a hidden folder. You have to go back and delete it out of that folder, then reinstall it. Yeah, and it's a pain. So if something gets blocked, it's just you got to go through all the thing and well, I got a new phone, and so you know my stuff ported over, and sure as shit, my there was about 3 apps that I had on my phone grayed out. Since Play Protect was automatically turned on when a new phone, it blocked all those out. So then I'm like, oh man. So on my phone, I got to delete those apps and then reinstall them so I could use them again. So yeah, you got to be careful. Play Protect, the Play Protect, it is there to protect people from malicious software being installed. It's there as a safety feature for your normal user. But I don't think anybody on this panel, and probably 90% of the folks that watch this show, are not just your normal users. They are more of a power user. So we know what we're doing with it. So turning off that, you know, we all feel comfortable turning that kind of stuff off. So yeah, you got to be careful with, you know, and that's only going to get harder when we've seen what the new Google, or when Android's pushing some of their later versions in 2026 and 2027 on some of those permissions in those, and we'll see how that plays out. I mean, there's speculation, but again, I'm not going to say the sky's falling on Google Android devices for us, because it's too early to tell. We can all speculate, but until it actually is released, then we know what's blocked and what's not. Too many people making videos and racing out there to say, you know, oh, it's the end. Well, first of all, that's a year away, or almost a year away, and we don't know what's actually going to happen. We can only kind of speculate from what has been leaked. And most of the stuff that they leak, it's leaked information. It's not even, you know, super credible, locked in. Hey, this is exactly what's going to happen. It's like, well, this developer said this, and this person said that, and Google said this little bit, and then everybody piles on and reads into it. So I tell people all the time, don't freak out. Just stay calm. You know, things will work themselves out. Get a freaking own.
Huh?
I said,
get an own. Well, get an own. You're still going to be stuck with Google, unless I mean, we don't know if Google, if ON will adopt that Google, and that's the thing. We don't know Shields or the ON. We don't know if that Android TV version is what the Shield or the ON are going to adopt, because they don't have to take that version of Android. You know, sometimes some devices say, well, we're not going to jump on Android 13. We're going to skip that. So you never know. So all right, I'm gonna talk about one topic here, and I just think it's very interesting. I try to stay away from a lot of topics because of political talks, because you're never gonna win. People are gonna call it one way or another. But I do find it quite interesting in this time and this day where TV stuff now has been weaponized, and we're going after these companies, these streaming companies, which we all use these streaming companies. So if it's Disney for 1 week or this month, and then they got now people canceling Netflix, and it's crazy on how things are kind of going in one. It's like 1 month, this section of people are canceling Disney for these reasons, and 2 months later, this segment of the population is canceling Disney because of this reason. You're gonna hurt yourself if all you're doing is the knee-jerk reaction for these companies, because these companies now most of them are owned by they're owned by a wide range of owners, or investment groups. And if you're hurting their bottom line too much, we're going to lose some of the content that's in there. Like I said, just the other day when this whole thing with Netflix, I didn't know even anything about it. But it's like, why all of a sudden we're going to cancel this, then cancel that? Next thing you know, we're not going to have any applications because either one side or the other, or even both sides. I mean, as in the word of for Disney, you have both sides canceling because this side canceling for this reason, this side's canceling for that reason. So, just be smart about folks. Think for yourselves, but also think about this. If you're canceling some of these services, it's going to impact the content that these companies offer. And you may say, well, that's great because I don't support XYZ, whatever those things may be. But they don't only just offer XY. There's lots of things that they maybe you don't support one show, but what about the other shows that support about the same subscription supports all those other things? What was it, Big Daddy? We were talking about like with people canceling Disney. Well, then that's going to have a direct impact on maybe your Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, there was one of the creators behind Marvel Zombies, which just happened to come out this week. It's an animated series on Disney. Was online posting, warning people that hey, your subscriptions pay for us to be able to create this content, and you take that away, and then Disney's going to say, hey, guess what? We can't afford to give you this kind of content because it's not going to be popular enough to bring us in the money that we need to keep going. And you're going to get stuck with the same thing over and over, and you're going to not get the little shows and things like that they do just kind of as a one-off thing to appease the kind of limited fan base. They're going to stick to the stuff they know that's going to get the millions and millions of views that they have to have in order to get more subscribers there.
Yeah.
Well,
and I'm not.
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Redneck's over there on the side panel. I mean, I've been protesting this show for going on 3 years. Okay, been trying to get fucking kicked off. What's my punishment? No, I have to get invited back every week.
Every week.
That's my
I need a grumpy old man, and you fit
Jesus
the bill.
Christ.
You are the grumpiest old fucker I know. So I got to have you on here to bring the grumpy old man version of things. But I mean, I do believe that freedom of speech and using your dollars to speak for you I think that's where we need to do. I don't think things need to be canceled. I think that your dollars is going to show where you want. And I don't like all music, right? So there's a lot of music I don't like. Well, guess what? If I don't like the music, I don't buy the album. I don't go to the concert. I don't buy the merchandise. That's where my money is. Shows where do it. Same thing with, if I don't like a comedian, I don't like what a comedian says, guess what? I don't buy their album, or I don't buy their content. I don't go to their show. I don't watch their specials on TV. That's where your voice can be heard. But the kind of what I was getting at is just be careful when everybody is canceled this, cancel that. Today you're canceling this one, tomorrow you're canceling that one because of it becomes make sure you're canceling it for the right reasons, not just because somebody told you to cancel it. You're canceling it for the right reasons, and just know that canceling does have an impact on it, and it can be heard. Your voice can be heard. So I love let your money talk and let your voice be heard. But I see right now that it's like to me, it's like a weapon now from whatever political sides are using it. And it's both sides are using it. I'm 100% both sides of this argument are using these their social media accounts and how dare them have this show. If you support it, you're supporting whatever their agenda is. It's like, can you let people think for themselves? I don't need you to tell me what to cancel. I cancel from, but I think too many times everybody is just following along, and the same companies are being canceled by both sides for different reasons. So it's a crazy world we're living in right now. To me, I watch it. Not maybe it's because I'm watching it from Canada too. So maybe my perspective's a little different, and how I see some of this stuff. It's like, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm not trying to be political. Hey, be this or that. I just think it was an interesting, when we talk about streaming all the time, I thought this is a topic where we're seeing this happening a lot. And it's just a weird world we're living in right now. And, be smart about what we're doing and the decisions we make.
Yeah, so everybody do me a favor, quit watching this show. Don't come in on this live. That way when nobody comes up, it'll get canceled and I'll be
make it. We don't make, all right, be honest. All right, so this show don't make much money. Anybody watches how many views we get on this show. 500 views on a show ain't paying the bills, boys. Yeah. We do this show because we like it. We have a fun time. I love hanging out with my buddies, even when they're busting my balls. I like hanging out with my friends. Yeah. And either we're talking about streaming shit or we're talking about movies. I love it. So if we had 2 people watching this fucking show, we're gonna have a show.
Yeah.
So Dave, you getting rid of everybody's not gonna stop this show.
It's a lot easier now when you come in the show and you take our blood so our blood can be sold to finance this show, instead of having to drive to the blood bank once a week to donate it. You just got fucking vampires sucking the blood out of us.
I got customized intros every show. We got customized and outros. I have all of the images, the texts are all ready for me. I walk in like my prima donna. I sit down. I'm like, what are we going to talk about today? I get up because you guys have already laid down the work, and I appreciate it. And you guys keep doing what you're doing because it's a government shutdown. We're not paying right now. So keep working. Let's talk about this was a topic that AUBYN, you posted this in our group. AI generated actors was created, and the backlash that's coming on this because now they've created an AI actress. And they were going, and there's a agent, a talent agent is looking to book them as an actress that they can put in movies.
I'm looking for a talent agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
it's crazy.
But wasn't this a main article when they had the Screen Actors Guild strike?
They talked about that. Yes, that was. Remember, that was one of the topics that the actors were fighting on, saying we don't want this.
Yes, and exactly when they signed the contract, this article was in the contract. No AI infiltration is acceptable. Now it's coming out.
Yeah. Well, the guy creating it doesn't necessarily mean that he's created it. Now that this AI actress has not done any work, or I say done any work, they don't really do any work. I guess you run a program for whatever you want to say.
Work. She's gonna. They're talking that they want to make up a whole genre.
Yes.
For the AI, which I'd watch. because the crap that
you
we're
watch
watching
about
now-
anything.
Yeah, I will
Let's
watch
be honest.
anything.
Let's
But
be honest.
listen,
You watch about anything.
right? But if they're able to create use AI and say, create an actor that's gonna, that's gonna perform like they were, Jackie Gleason,
Mhm.
and his style, and it be fun as funny as him, and this character I'm gonna watch, he's gonna be funny.
Mhm.
So you
Well,
know what,
but-
I'm gonna watch it.
But are they stealing part of that? Because you think
Yeah.
about it, if this AI is created by using
Mhm.
Jackie Gleason's mannerisms, his voice, the
Mhm.
way he said his comedy, all the physical attributes that he did, because it's pulled in that
But
data from
but-
thousands of actors and actresses
Mhm.
to get a
Right.
database.
Right,
So
but-
you're stealing from some of those actors. 'Cause
Yeah,
if I'm
you're
just pretending
stealing
I'm
it.
Jim Carrey,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretending to be Jim Carrey, but it's
I-
Jim Carrey that I'm acting like.
I understand that, but if I'm gonna look at that AI generated actor, it's up to me to say, oh, okay, well, I'm not saying that I know it's real. I'm saying, well, look, I'm looking. No, look, Jim Carrey, he's got 6 fingers on his left hand. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm okay with it, okay, because it's funny, And if they didn't want to, make me laugh now because there's no comedy movies that come out, because there really aren't. We rarely get any anymore. It's all kinds of other crap.
Think
that
of
they're
this.
giving us.
Think of this. This is a scenario. We have AI generated actors and actresses. Then I use AI to write the script. I can sit at my computer, one person, generate a whole movie off
Exactly.
of a made up script,
Yep.
a made up set, because the computer generated set,
Right.
they're not really a location, computer generated location, computer rated actors,
Mhm.
and I created this. Now, I didn't pay for any actors. I didn't pay for the camera guy. I didn't pay for the lighting guy. I didn't pay for the location. I didn't pay none of that, where that money goes to communities out in the world
Right.
and actors and
I
actresses
understand
and
that,
support
yeah.
staff. So one guy creates all this. Do you think the movie's going to be any cheaper when it goes to the theater and they show it in the theater? You think it's going to be any cheaper?
No.
Won't be a
That
dime
money-
cheaper. All
but
that
that
money's
money
going to go to
go
that money
in
ain't going to
my
go to one
pocket.
guy. It's going to
But
go
no.
to the it's going to go
But
to the
what-
corporation, that the film company, the Warner Brothers, the whoever released it. It's all going to their pocket with very little out, but so much coming in. So would I be a
Right.
person that wants to support that?
Yeah, but
But
I
this,
would.
if I'm able to go out there and say, okay, I'm creating this show here in AI, so me and Dave don't have to come into work no more. And I create the show, and it has all of us talking. It does everything,
Yeah.
and then me and Dave get together and we say, okay, we have it create the music, the topics, go out and find all the good stuff that it needs, and we're gonna put this out ourselves.
Mhm.
And it's a big hit. You know what? And it's not Warner Brothers, it's not Disney, it's me and Dave getting the money that we needed.
But it's
Plain
not
and
going.
simple.
That's not who's going to release this stuff, though. When this,
Yes,
if it
we
comes
will.
out, it
We'll
won't
release
be.
it on Kodi, okay?
It'll be.
It'll be on my Plex.
I'm
okay?
telling. To me, it's more corporate. It's going to go to corporate companies making more money than what they already did, and that's like Eddie was talking about. This was what this is where the strike was talking about
Right,
last
yeah.
year. This is what they were
we're
talking about.
Because right now, they just with this article you were talking about,
Yeah.
creating, an AI person, you're just laying the foundations. Now, once it gets out, the foundation is already there. Everybody's going to start building on it.
Yep. Yeah. The genie's out of the bottle then.
Exactly, the genie's out of the fucking bottle. We can't get it back in.
Yeah, but okay, you got to look at we've used CGI, like how Philip
Oh, yeah.
Seymour Hoffman, he died, in the Hunger Games. They CGI'd him in. You know, he was dead.
Yeah, but
buried.
but his family
So,
would have had to get
right.
his estate would have had to been
Yeah.
paid for that.
they were paid, and in the Independence Day resurgent, Robert Loggia, he was dead, and they CGI'd him into the
The
movie.
guy in Star Wars, the guy that remember the general in
Moff
Star Wars, yeah,
Yep.
he was in those later
So,
movies.
I mean, but those were real people, and they, you know, they got agents and they got paid, but no, like AI. If somebody wants to create an AI movie, I have no problem with somebody who wants to create an AI movie that's using AI for the video and AI actors, as long as it's completely all AI generated. I don't have a problem with it.
I need to watch it. I'd watch it.
I mean, any AI actors out there want to come in and take my place, you're more than welcome. Please,
Yep.
hit me up. Take my place.
All right, we're moving on because you know you keep trying to get off this show too fucking bad. Sit down. All right,
Sit down. He is sitting down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man.
I'm cold. I didn't even realize,
man.
Eddie, how cold I was right there until you brought that up. And yeah, I'm pretty cold because he is always sitting down. So this is another a free app that was available that is now no longer available. Any of you guys that were using TV service? FreeVee. Yeah, FreeVee. I can't read. FreeVee service. That service is no longer available. Amazon bought this a while back ago and ported over what content they wanted from it, and now it's being shit canned. So that's a blow to the people that are trying to watch free content, even when it's ad supported. That is no longer an option. So really, I think right now you still got Pluto TV. I think this had it in here. Pluto TV was still available. Some of your TVs may have it. If you have a Samsung or LG, a lot of them already have some of that built-in free channels, so you'll still have that. Tubi, there it is. Tubi, Pluto, and the Roku channels are still available. But as these big companies buy up some of these free options, we see with FreeVee, Amazon bought it, sat on it for a while, pulled in the content that they now have licensing on, put it on their Amazon Prime, and there they go. And now we know Amazon Prime is not free. You have to pay for that. That is behind a paywall. So what was earlier was free, ad supported. Now you have to pay ad supported. Because we know, a lot of, unless you pay the extra money, Prime is ad supported, so you're still going to get the ads. So it's sad to see some of this stuff being taken up by the big boys that have the money to buy up these companies and gives the users less options. That's what this is about, is giving people options. And
well, AI don't need to, have its own commercials. Okay, just remember
Not
that.
yet.
Remember, I said that.
Yeah, they will, because it's still AI don't need the commercial.
Not if it's my AI that I create and say, okay, here goes my AI channel, and you know what? If we're gonna have an open internet, and if anyone wants to watch my AUBYN AI channel, you're free to do it, and you don't have to. I don't give a damn about any goddamn commercials. Okay. I might have, trailers on it, but I don't care about commercials. I don't want to look at commercials.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
There's another one that just came out a couple of weeks ago called Yes TV. I see a lot of it out. Yes TV. It's all free TV.
Okay.
I thought that was a channel, but I could be wrong. Canada.
Yeah,
Canada's favorite family channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stop. Get rid. I don't need that. Yes, TV. Okay. All right. Well, for some of you, Again, this
What,
is probably
and
geo-blocked.
And it's playing Wheel of Fortune on it?
Must.
That's what it looks like. It says.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Some of that. But again, this is for the folks in the US or the folks in UK. I bet you money that this is going to be a geo block. So if you wanted to watch this outside of Canada, you're probably going to have to run a VPN.
Is it yestv.com?
Yes.
Yes.
But when I saw that Canada's thing, it makes me feel like, this is probably going to be one of those geo blocks.
I know.
I get it here.
Okay. Does it play?
Yeah, it's playing right now.
Okay.
Hold on,
Okay.
Let me see if there's a. It's like it's playing a video thing here. Yeah, Jeopardy, channel 170.
So is it just?
I'm going to shows now. Okay.
It's just one show. Well, oh, see, I can pick what. For
What-
me, I can pick which province.
City. What province and what town?
Yeah. So okay, well, I get this doesn't give you definitely doesn't give you the variety,
Right.
that those others, because it's basically like a live channel.
Hmm.
So you got one show. One show is showing each time. So during the 1 o'clock Blue Bloods is on. I don't know what episode. I don't know the episode, so I don't know how old of episode that is. So
Pulling all that from Flex.
yeah. So
Thanks,
all right.
everyone.
all right. So what are the later things we got in here? If these damn videos. So if you've had an Amazon account, you may be seeing an email popping up in your account saying that due to a legal settlement from Amazon, you may be entitled to a payback. And I think it's up to $51 to some customers if you had Prime. So expect this email to come out. Basically, Prime was found or admitted guilt with the FCC of making it difficult for people to cancel, and also promising and maybe not giving people the full details that after a free month they would be starting to be charged. And how many of us that have turned Amazon on and off found it a major pain in the ass to turn it off? I mean, and sometimes when you turn it off, then to come out the next month, you still getting it another takes out another payment. So Amazon agreed, hey, okay, our bad. We'll pay the government $1 billion, and we'll pay the customers who actually paid the money $1.5 billion. So you may see this coming in your emails. So at this time, it looks, I'm not going to say, hey, trust these emails, but just know you may be getting this email and it's legit about how you may be able to claim your $51. And I think they said if there was people that could possibly get more, is if you tried to cancel and then they kept it going, kind of thing. But I don't know how you prove that.
It should have been a link, I think, for.
No, it wasn't a link in here because they said that they're gonna it will be an email because there's no link.
There was a link that people can go to see if they were there was certain dates that you put.
If between June 23rd of 2019 and June 23rd of 2025, so 6 years of
that you were trying to get rid of them. And
Yeah.
it stayed there. So make some money back. Hey.
Yeah, so that's $51. That's what, 1 month of Netflix. Wait, is that $51 US? So
Yes.
that's 120 Canadian. All right, awesome. Damn, I'm in the money now. All right, so let's go ahead. I wanted to before we do the spin the wheel, and I wanted to share a link that I think Jason, you posted this one today about
Oh,
blocks.
the Reddit. Yeah.
This Reddit thread. Now I don't have this thread because we posted this in Streaming Matters. So if you're in my Streaming Matters room, which the links are down below if you want to get it. This is
up in the top right. Hold on. Up in the top right, we have
QR
a
code.
QR code. What?
Yeah.
This show's got everything. We are on the cutting edge. I mean, the razor's edge of shit happening on this show. All the other shows are trailing behind what we're fucking doing here every day. All right. So we have lots of people asking the Streaming Matters room and Reddit and Discords and stuff like that about, hey, why can't I play this content, or this thing is being blocked, and why? This thread is awesome for giving you information on how to turn off those ISP filters, because nowadays most ISPs in Canada, and almost all of them in the UK, and now in the States, a lot of them are adding these built-in filters you knew nothing about. Comes with your router, your software modem, and this software will block dangerous websites. And these dangerous websites are sometimes the websites you're trying to watch or to retrieve for content. So in this thread, and again, this is an awesome thread, and it goes through telling you, depending on your ISP, hold on, let me try to make it a little bit bigger. Depending on your ISP, how to go through and turn off those safety measures. And this is, I bookmarked this. I actually saved it on my computer for when people call me up and they're like, oh, this doesn't work. I'm like, all right, have you turned off the filters inside on your modem? This is not rocket science how to turn this stuff off. Normally, you have to open up the app. Almost all these things have an app, and you can go into the settings and turn off some of these filters. This is a really good, this is the site of the week. I mean, this is something that I think a lot of people should bookmark it, share it with your friends and family, because this is a way to take care of some of those filters. You're not going to stop all of the ISP blocking if you're trying to watch live content, and if your ISP is blocking that particular service URL, this doesn't necessarily stop that. But some stuff, especially a lot of add-ons, are just part of this blacklist. And if it's part of that blacklist, I'll use the crew, for example, that people say, well, I can't get the crew to load. That's on a lot of ISPs' blacklist. So you can't even install nothing from the repository. You try to open up the add-on. If you got it installed, it won't open. That's an example of one add-on I know that was targeted pretty strongly. So this is something for you guys to check out, bookmark it, share it with some friends and family, to possibly to find an easy workaround on these built-in filters that go on your things. I know even for mine up here, we had it, and mine's not on this list, but my ISP had a safe browsing was turned on by default. And then it showed me all these web URLs that I was trying to access or in the house, and all those were being blocked. And then you can turn that off and you're ready to go. On occasion, those settings will reset. So keep in mind, if you turn these settings off, that's not to say somewhere down the line that Spectrum doesn't send an update to your modem and flip that default back on. So it may be something you kind of just keep in mind. If all of a sudden you find things not working, you may have to go back in there and deactivate it again, because maybe your ISP pushed an update and it reset back. So yeah, this is definitely a one to check out and to use.
Yeah, it came up in my IPTV, and Rogers, I guess, had sent an update to a bunch of routers for people, and it turned their safe browsing on, and all of a sudden everybody's coming in saying, hey, I can't connect. I turned a VPN on, it still doesn't work. What's going on? Is the service down? And then somebody came in and said, hey, are you people on Rogers? And a lot of them were like, yeah, I do. And they go, here's what happened. They pushed an firmware update to everybody's routers overnight. And you got to go back in and turn this thing off because it's blocking the service. As soon as you do that, it'll start working again. And people are coming back going, oh, yeah, that's it. That fixed it right away. Now it's working without any issues. And so if you get in, it's like Dabs has said, you get into it where it worked, and then you come back the next day and all of a sudden nothing's worked. This is a good place to go and look in, into your, if you're using the stock kind of routers. Now, some routers, usually like Netgears and TP-Links, have software you can turn on. Most of the time you have to turn that on. It's not on by default. But a lot of the routers that come from providers, and we got friends and family, they go get down to and go get Comcast and get Xfinity Internet. They give them a router, and that's what they use because they don't know to do anything different. So they're not going to know to look for that stuff. So it was, when I seen this on Reddit today at the same time, I was like, hey, this is great because this has like everything.
Yep.
It's easy to go through. If somebody calls you up and says, hey, I got problems, you can say, hey, try this first. Check this before you start looking into other things.
And I didn't realize VPNs have some of these filters.
Yeah, I didn't either till I saw that.
I was like,
oh, I didn't think about that.
So good. It's, again, we try to share the information. This is like one of those things. Bookmark it, set it aside. It's in the Streaming Matters room. I will. Let me see. Let me post.
Put it in the.
Let me. Well, I'm gonna post it here in the in the room for these folks that copy. Let me see if I can. I'll see if it posts in here.
Let's say you're gonna put it in the show notes or not.
Yeah, well, I'll put it in the show notes for sure.
Okay.
But I'll post it over here, so if you guys can click it, you can click it from there, and you can read up on it. But definitely a good little thing to have about some of those issues that may be happening. Oh, all right, boys.
Okay, hold on.
Yep. What? See.
Just look in the private chat there first, so you see about Andrew.
Yeah.
And,
all right.
And
okay.
Yeah. So if we get ready to, okay, I guess you're ready for that.
Well, I thought we could do the wheel, and then we got to talk about what we got to talk about the events going on. So we got a little bit of time.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure. So okay, so we're gonna do the wheel. Let's get this here ready. Now, but first off, we got to talk about next week.
Yeah.
Because we're at episode 23 right now, and this one here, this wheel really won't be for episode 24. It's going to be for season
25.
9.
Yeah, season 9, episode 1.
Season 9, episode 1.
Yeah.
Because next week is 24 is going to be our Poppy Award show. It's going to be a season finale.
Well, no, it'll be the week after because we got to prepare.
Yeah, we're going to be
so 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. We won't be here the 10th. Yeah. We'll be here the 17th.
Yeah, we're going to be celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving next week.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right. So what's on our wheel here, bud? Yeah.
Wait a second. It's coming up real quick. Hey, Eddie, you have turkeys out yet in front of your house? So I'm coming by.
Well, I didn't hear you, Alvin.
Do you have any turkeys out by your house yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay, because I'll be driving by. I'm gonna do a drive-by. I need a turkey.
Oh, yeah, but I've been other places around town where they do have them, but they haven't come down to my place because I don't feed the motherfucker.
I know where there's some wild turkey.
Yeah. Not in Canada. Sorry. All right, go ahead. So what's on our wheel, Big A?
All right, on the wheel. Okay. This week we have Andrew's in green with Thunderbolts. I'm in purple, still with straw.
Straw. You still holding on to straw?
I'm still holding on to it. I'm gonna. I figured, at season 9, episode 3, maybe I'll get rid of it.
Oh
I
God.
really, well, if you people haven't watched the movie, just watch it for me so I can take it off. Dabs is in red with weapons.
Yep.
Eddie is in gray with highest to lowest. The beach is in blue with Fantastic Four. Jason's in yellow with what's the movie for Jason?
Life of Chuck.
Like the Chuck.
Life of Chuck. I don't know why it didn't move over when I put this in here, but okay, he's Life of Chuck. And okay, yeah, so you can go ahead and spin it.
What do we got here? What are we gonna watch? So this is gonna be like 3 weeks away. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't.
Oh,
Go, go, go.
come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Let's get it off the list.
Get it off
Finally.
the list now. All right. I needed a movie in there.
Wheel of crap. That's for
Really
damn
good.
sure. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at what this damn straw is. We know this guy watches everything.
Okay,
Okay.
first of all, I see it's a Netflix movie, so I knew that will suck.
Yep. Tyler Perry's. Hey,
I was rooting for AUBYN because I thought it was going to stop on the highest to lowest. And I
no,
was
that's
like,
that's
I was
highest
like,
to lowest ain't
please
good
keep
either.
going, keep going.
The highest to
Eddie,
lowest is not
Eddie,
good.
Eddie, you see what's going on here, right?
Yeah, I see it. I see
Okay.
it.
All right. All right.
I get the
Okay.
message.
Yeah. Yep. We
All
got
right,
the
so we got Straw. This is a Tyler Perry movie done by Netflix. So it's just a drama thriller. Single mother navigates a series of unfortunate events leading to her down an unforeseen path where she becomes embroiled in a situation she never envisioned, finding herself at the center of suspicion of an indifferent world. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be watching it. 6.5. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I was thinking the rating was gonna be. You've had this on the wheel for about 10 years, so I was worried. But all right. Well, and I'll give it a try because I have not seen this one. I have watched a lot of movies that are on our wheel. This is one that I have not seen. So. Sinbad's in there. Look at Sherry's in there.
You can't even give me that. You know.
I'll give it.
you
I'm gonna watch
all
it.
these other movies,
I'll watch it. It just
you
was not in
only
my
watch
wheelhouse.
online.
It wasn't on my radar, brother. And it
Man.
just wasn't on my radar.
Man.
All I have to do is see a movie and it says Netflix. I'm like, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, Netflix movies tend to be
Shit.
Yeah,
not
I
very
know,
good.
but-
Not
but,
very good.
You know, this
All right.
one was actually pretty good, guys.
Awesome. All right, so this is what we got to watch. This will be in like 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
everyone's got time to
watch
beach. You'll be able to watch it over a couple different sessions or beach.
Hopefully I
30 minutes
die
stop.
before I have
30
to.
minutes more. So yeah, it's all good. There's got hey, is Sharon in there over in the side? Because I know she loves a Tyler
Love this
Perry
one.
movie.
She'll
I know she loves Tyler Perry. She leave
Yeah.
Tyler alone. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yvonne did post over here. I see that she says regarding the adware malware blocks. I think most of the VPNs have that filter set off by default, but definitely worth checking. Thank you, Yvonne. That's 100%. 100%. Let's see here. So, AUBYN, events or stuff that's going on. Why isn't
Yeah.
Andrew in here?
He's
Be here soon. Okay.
He'd be said
Yeah.
be here soon.
Okay.
Yeah. The tomorrow, it's a big night. It's a UFC 320. It's Ankalev versus Perea too. It's going to be in Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. The main card is at 10 p.m. The prelims are at 8 p.m. and the early prelims are at 6 p.m. So it'll be a long night. But we'll be in big screen watching it. You know, if you want to join us.
All right.
Otherwise, you guys know how else to watch it. You know, whether it's the K app or whatever you need to do.
Yeah. So Josh Emmett, okay.
Yeah.
Yuri, you go fight. Okay.
No,
yeah.
You're on the right one.
Was it? Yeah. Ain't that 320?
Okay. Yeah. 320.
Yeah, October.
Look over in the side chat. I posted a link. Also, if you don't want to watch UFC, you watch the more exciting Hard Knocks Fight Night.
Which
is free.
But isn't that hard now? I mean, this isn't Redneck Brawl. Isn't this this is actually people that can box?
No, they have some
combination of
man.
both. It's a combination. It's West Virginia Tough Man.
Okay.
But it's some of the amateur boxers. AUBYN's favorite ring girl, the Spider Girl, she's boxing in it tomorrow night.
Right. Okay. The thing is, they put that up against the UFC. They know I'm going to go look for my Spider Girl.
Yeah. Well, we can have it as a second screen. We're fine. Multi-screen.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if it will be in pay-per-view, but because it's going to be free on that Metro News website.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can make a little window
it's going to be
somewhere.
broadcast free on there.
Okay.
So that's what that free link is.
All right. I'll have to grab that later.
Okay.
And wow, my girl is I got two women I care about, her and now that my other girlfriend is free, you know.
Nicole.
Nicole
Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
You're gonna you're looking to slide right in.
I'm sliding right into that, boy.
Okay, AUBYN, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It will never work between you and Nicole Kidman because the first time you put like a steak on a plate, she would have a seizure and run out of the room. Oh my God, real food.
Yeah, well, my Nicole Kidman is free.
Yeah, her face is so.
No, it's not.
No. She's doctored that face. She's got that Hollywood high, like that Joker face. Just like all of them.
My AI version of her, she doesn't have any of that. Okay, she don't have any of that in her AI version that I made. She does everything for me.
You want to date Nicole Kidman? Get a skeleton, put a red beard on it, and slap a dress on it. There you go.
Yeah, get a Joker mask and a skeleton dress.
Great actress to me. I really like her work. You know, I always loved her as an actress. She's one of.
I just can't take if let people. My whole beef with Hollywood and especially women, and some guys do it, but especially the women, doing their face. They all get the same work. They end up all looking the same. Those high cheekbones, the face is pulled back so tight. It's like just look like an older woman. Look natural.
Like Pam Anderson.
Yeah, I have no problem with Pam Anderson. I respect.
She's a redhead now, right?
She came out saying, "Boom, this is how I look."
Yeah, she's a redhead now.
But the thing is, look at there's not a lot of. She don't have a face pulled back. Demi's another one where everything's like pulled back in the cheeks. It's like, come on, just look your age. I mean, you don't need to do all that. And now you look like 50 women all look the same. Because when your face is pulled like that, you look like your sisters. So I don't know. I don't like it.
Also, before I forget, that besides the UFC and that tonight is Power Slap tonight. I'll be watching it in big screen tonight at 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah. You know me and my.
You got one fighting at 9 o'clock tonight too.
One what?
One fighting is on
tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I could go to Hollywood. I could be an actress. Let me be an actress. Alvin, you love me too?
On a damn show.
All right, sorry.
Hold
Hey,
on, I just
Redneck
gave-
says, hope
gave-
she likes Plex.
Jesus.
Guys. Guys.
Yeah, Redneck, you're right. There's another one. All the same face. All the same face. You got him?
Hold on a second here, okay?
I'll bring him in.
Okay.
All right, wait.
No.
Wait. You ready?
No, not yet. I'm trying to get there.
He's in and out. He's
In and out, in and out.
Looks like Nicole.
Yep. It's not showing for me here. Come on. There we go. Okay. You can let him in.
All right, I'll let him in. All right, let him in.
Please welcome the man, the myth, the legend, the arrogant asshole, the dick of darts, ARB.
Wait, it's the dick of darts now?
Dick of darts.
The dick of darts. The dick of darts. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you for joining us,
It's a whole
Andrew.
different type of content.
Wait, is this part of those adult package?
That sounded nothing like Idris Elba, by the way.
Huh?
That sounded nothing like Idris Elba, by the way.
Oh, no. Yeah, it sounded. All right, hey, we're ready to. Let me hold on. Let me roll over here. Let's roll.
Just got to switch the other thing. So,
There we go. I got mine set.
yep,
Oh wait.
got to jump it. Everyone's out again.
All right, you got those boys. Back. Yeah. There we go.
No.
All right.
Okay.
So this is the part of the show that we do the movie reviews. So here we go with Heads of State, which was Eddie's movie.
No.
And
No,
Wait.
no.
who was
It
this?
was,
No. It was Jason's.
it's
Yeah.
Jason's.
Oh,
Big Daddy's.
okay, Jason.
Oh, so,
Okay.
So
Wait,
now
I
he
was-
changed. Now he changed his move for the whole.
No,
show
no,
now.
no,
Because, you know,
no.
You know, because,
I was-
hey,
I
it
was-
wasn't Eddie's movie.
I had judged Ed. Now I'm judging Jason. So don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm judging all you motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
The
Okay.
Crow. That's all I gotta say. Crow. Judge all you want. It's
Okay. So folks, this is let's go ahead and make that big screen here. We'll go ahead and make that full screen. And let me grab this. So we do the review. So this is a player pass segment of the show. So we're going to review this. And the premise of this is, would you recommend this? Does it get a play or a pass? You would not recommend this. So open up the floor. You guys over on the side chat, chime away with what you thought of play or pass for this particular movie. And the panel, we'll open up the floor and everybody talk about what you think of this movie.
I'll start since it was my movie. Then you guys could beat me up, but because I know Beach, I'm sure is gonna have some choice words. But I liked it. I really thought it was a good kind of that like bro action comedy movie. Kept things moving along pretty well. There's plenty of things to laugh at about in it. You know, they're constantly making fun of each other, and it reminds you of like two guys that have known each other for a while, kind of that kind of back and forth bullshit you have with your friends. It's kind of like those two developed that pretty quick, and I liked that about it. I thought it was, I was kind of worried being an Amazon movie, even with the kind of stars that were in it. That would be a little questionable or sucky, but in the end, I was happy and pretty entertained with it, and thought it was really good. There wasn't a lot of unrealistic action in it. There's a few moments where it's like, okay, those guns don't do that, or there's no way that that door just blows up like that stuff. But I thought overall it was pretty funny. Jack Quaid there, his character was pretty good, especially at the end and stuff. And some things you could kind of tell, okay, this is probably going to happen later on. So the plot's not exactly like bulletproof. There's some plot holes and things in it, but overall it was and definitely an entertaining 2 hours.
All right.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I like the movie also because it's finally good to have something that had some form of comedy in it that we've been watching, and John Cena, you got to give it to him.
Yeah.
He just is just so funny sometimes. From the expressions on his face or the lines that they give him. I really like seeing him. Idris Elba, I love him. I love him to death. But I normally don't like seeing him in comedies like this. But he did a good job with it. I do like him a lot. This movie, there were a lot of whole things that were, no, I can't believe this. But it's what I think it's what we needed to watch again. Watching them banter back and forth. The Chopra girl there, she was they weren't going to do the movie without her, unfortunately, but she did her job. Like I said, I like the movie, and because I do have people I'll tell to go watch this. So, all right, that's it for me. I was just wanted to be quick on it.
I've been looking the side chat there.
Okay.
This is pretty fresh in my mind.
We know.
Okay, Andrew, let me tell you, I ratted you out because I told him right before I logged in I was looking at something on my Plex server, and I said, "Oh shit!" So Andrew's watching the movie.
Yeah, but
So
did you notice before that Trolls was on?
My Plex server, I said it'll be fresh in Andrew's mind because he's just watching the movie right now.
Yeah, I had some stuff, so I ended up. My plan was like, oh, I'm gonna do some housework, and then while I'm doing the housework, while I'm folding the clean clothes and stuff, I'll watch the movie. But then I had to take my son out, so I ended up getting back late, and I was like, oh god damn, it's gonna be touch and go this. But he wanted to watch Trolls first, so I think he might watch that on AUBYN. So if AUBYN's seen that I've watched Trolls recently, that's not me. I give you a step-by-step review of Trolls. Trust us. This movie actually, if you want a movie where you don't care about the plot or you don't care about the story, but you just want to see you fancy watching something, but you don't want something that you gotta think too hard on. This is probably something I would suggest because the action in it is fun. The camaraderie between Idris Elba and John Cena is fun. John Cena, I think he gets better and better with every movie that he does. He's always been funny. And I feel like I've watched a few of his movies now, and I feel like his acting is getting better. It's not obviously he's not like a top class actor, but he's definitely getting better. And I think that's because he's one of these. Everyone knows John Cena is just a really hard-working professional dude. So I think he's doing a really good job. And yeah, I just think there's not a lot to talk about story wise with this, but all the action scenes were great. I love the action scene, the fight scene in the car. That was really fun. The end with the statue and the throwing the statue at the helicopter and stuff, that was funny. That put a little smile on my face. It's just there was just a lot of fun little action things in it, and a lot of like cheesy stuff, like the puns and things. But yeah, I probably would say if somebody said to us, "Oh God, I want to watch something," but like I don't want to watch something where I've got to like pay too much attention, then I would say, "Oh, you know, I've heard. Have you ever heard this movie, Head of State?"
Candy Crush movie.
Yeah.
I call them check your brain at the door films.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where you're not really paying attention to it, and then as soon as the action hits, you watch it, and then the action stops, and you're like, right, back to what I was doing. But yeah, I don't know, it's quite fun.
Yeah. Well, for me, John Cena he knows his wheelhouse. And when he sticks into his wheelhouse, and I think of Peacemaker. Peacemaker, a great show. Very niche. Certain people are gonna like it, and certain people are not. If you like that type of comedy, you're in on it. And John Cena knows that comedy, his character, and he plays into it. To be honest, John Cena looks like a cartoon character. When you look at this, look at his jaw and his face. I mean, you couldn't draw a cartoon character better than that. I mean,
couldn't he play Johnny Bravo?
He could.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do it. I mean, he's just that face, this cartoon character face. And this movie, 100% of what you guys are saying about lots of action. I felt the comedy. A lot of the jokes I really felt were cookie cutter jokes that they just kept and kept. And now a couple of them hit, and a couple of them were like, oh, that's kind of funny. But it just, I don't know. I just felt this is super predictable, super them crashing in the plane and they survive, and this, I don't know. I just, you knew where this was going to go, and it just felt over the top. I guess when Jason talks about this is a check your brain at the door kind of movie, yeah. I didn't hate it. When we watched it, I saw that the IMDB rating said 6.5. I think when Blue and I watched it, I'd have gave it maybe a 6, maybe a little bit of like a 5.5, but maybe 6, that sounds like it's about where it would have been on a rating. But I don't know. When I got done watching it, am I going to rewatch that? Hell no. Once is enough. And so,
would you tell your students to watch it?
No. I didn't tell anybody to watch it. I didn't tell a single.
No.
And I watched this a month ago, if not longer, probably a month and a half ago. I didn't suggest it to a single person. It just felt, I don't know, a little corny. And again, we didn't hate it. At the end of it, we were just like, okay. Yeah. Maybe if you check your brain at the door, and the action scenes to me were, the fight scenes, unbelievable. I mean, the way they were beating up different people, and nobody, not dying, even when their rockets are being blasted at them, and hundreds of bullets flying at them, and So that's all I got.
Okay, for me, I like the movie. I like the actions. I like the fights. I like the when they took the Air Force One down. Well, I liked it when they try to show all the defensive systems on the Air Force One, which I guess doesn't really exist. I like the one that they were fighting, and all of a sudden he gets up. John Cena gets up. He says, "Well, send in the beast." Well, wait a minute. Is the beast just around the corner? Because they moved. They were all over the place, and the beast was somewhere else. So the beast comes in, and then he started destroying the beast. That was good. I liked it. It was a good laugh, good acting, a lot of good comedy stints in there. But it reminded me a little bit of another movie called White House Down with Jamie Foxx. So I have to put that in because my boys were on it. Anyway, The other thing I really like at the end, okay, they were always talking about fish and chips. Okay, at the end when they're in the restaurants, well, first of all, I wouldn't go to the restaurant to have fish and chips. But anyway, they were having fish and chips, and Idris Elba, he puts the vinegar on the fish and chips. And I noticed it wasn't white vinegar, it was malt vinegar. That's what they use in the UK, is malt vinegar. Because over here in Canada, I've never seen any malt vinegar on fish and chips. But that was good. I liked it.
Eddie, did you say that you wouldn't go into a place that has fish and chips?
No, because
A restaurant.
A restaurant.
Right. Why not?
No, because it's not the same thing. Because when you
Not the same?
no, when you go to in the UK, okay, most of the fish and chip shops is like it's a takeout. You know, before they used to wrap it up in newspaper. Now
Right.
they're not allowed. They wrap it up in ordinary paper. But the taste of the fish and chips really gets it is from the malt vinegar. The malt vinegar makes the fish and chips. Like if you put white vinegar on, it's not the same taste.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like getting a hot dog in New York.
Yeah.
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 I like fish
okay.
and chips, but I don't usually put vinegar on it. I just don't like the vinegar.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I don't
can't
like
eat it with vinegar on, but I prefer not to. Just the sogginess.
No. Well, I like the sogginess with fish and chips and mushy peas and vinegar, malt vinegar, lots of malt vinegar in it.
Well, Eddie, you're also used to poutine and getting soggy fries. So
Oh yeah.
you're used to some soggy food.
Yeah,
And-
but wait a minute, Dabs. If I had fish and chips with malt vinegar and poutine, I'd take the fish and chips.
you had to eat fast.
I gotta eat fast. That's for me.
All right.
You didn't go, right? You want me
I
to play
went.
yours, Dave?
Oh.
No, Dave.
Yeah. Did you get that thing?
Yeah. Do you want me to play it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on a second here, guys.
Uh-oh. Here's a surprise.
It's really because what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here comes a surprise. I didn't. You guys are always giving me surprise. I don't even know
Heads
this
of
was
State
coming.
is a big, loud, buddy action comedy that knows exactly what it is and doesn't pretend to be more. The film throws Idris Elba and John Cena together as unlikely partners. The Prime Minister of the UK and the President of the United States, forced to survive a deadly conspiracy after Air Force One is shot down. What follows is a mix of over-the-top action sequences, sharp banter, and some genuinely funny moments that work mainly because of the charisma of its two stars. Now, the plot itself? Pretty thin, and you'll see most of the twists coming a mile away. The villain doesn't get much development, and at times the movie struggles to balance comedy with high-stakes drama. But let's be honest, this isn't a film you watch for deep political intrigue. It's popcorn entertainment, full stop. If you go in expecting a globe-trotting, silly but fun action romp with two actors clearly enjoying themselves, you'll get exactly that. If you want something smarter or more grounded, you'll probably be rolling your eyes before the credits. Bottom line, Heads of State is light, loud, and a little ridiculous, but it's also a good time if you don't take it too seriously.
The AI review.
Wow, Dave.
Right.
Damn went and he didn't even do a review of this. He just pulled AI in there.
What I did is what's funny is because we were talking about all this AI in the beginning of the show, and I had done this days ago, just dicking around. And, since I'm always so negative about the movies, I was just like, AI, give me a review of the movie Heads of State. Now, one thing I will bitch about, okay, I've never seen worse use of a helicopter since we watched that movie Uncharted with the helicopters flying around with fucking pirate ships dangling underneath. So here we are. They have this big metallic whatever safe box or whatever in that fucking building, and they're using that little tiny fucking helicopter to drag it out. Ain't gonna happen. Sorry, busting your bubble. Ain't gonna happen. But it kind of reminded me of an old movie, 96, James Gardner and Jack Lemmon, My Fellow Americans, where the vice president is trying to have them killed because they knew some stuff. So it kind of reminded me of that movie, but it wasn't bad. You know, a lot of good action in it. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right. So we've got everybody's reviews in. I will read the 1-star review that AUBYN happened to find. Hold on a second. Oh, you got to get rid of the banner. Yeah, thanks. All right. A terrible concept, poorly executed. There are no good performances. For us, there's all this shit. Which I'll get to, but that's all right. I'll get through it. There are no good performances and no redeeming qualities. Not even a good brainless action movie. I can't do the British accent. We probably ought to have Andrew read this. You should be grateful that I took this bullet for you. Avoid, Big Game, and London Has Fallen are better than this rubbish. Must be British. They must be British. Rubbish. Yeah. If it was meant to be a spoof, it fails at that. You will regret watching this dross. It made me... Dross, okay. It made me sad. Spend time with people you hate, who hate you instead. It will make you happier. Those involved should be embarrassed. The budget of this film could have been spent on repainting the Titanic or on JFK's new haircut. For the love of all that is good, never let this happen again. 1-star review. I want my hour and 56 of my life I'm not getting back. All right.
Decided to give us a 1-star.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll have to start incorporating that.
All right. So we're gonna do this part of this show where we do a rating, play or pass. Play means that you would recommend this to your friends and family. Pass is you don't want your name anywhere on this damn thing. So you guys over on the side chat, give us your play or pass on this, and the panel will go through and give their play or pass. And I'll start with Andrew because I always start with because he's at the bottom of my list down here. Andrew, what do you think of Heads of State, play or pass?
I'm going to give it a cheeky play.
A cheeky play. All right, Beachy, what do you think? Play for Beach. Mr. Eddie G, the blues man.
Yeah, I'll give it a play.
You give it a play. My brother AUBYN, what are you giving this mug? That's a play for you. Nice. Big Daddy Spider, what do you give for Heads of State, play or pass?
I'm going to give it a play, and I'm going to say the music was pretty good, even though Eddie didn't bring that up this week.
No, wait a minute. The music was good on the credits because I watched all the credits.
Oh. All right.
Were you asleep?
So I see Red's got a pass, so he'll play. Leon play. I give it a pass. I don't know. I mean, I can't recommend this to somebody, and I haven't. And again, like I said during my review, I've watched this a month and a half ago, and there's nobody I've said, hey, go watch this movie. You might like it. So it's a pass for me. Under our rules of play or pass, I have not recommended it, so I'm going to stick with that. So what's our...
16-3. 16 plays, 3 passes.
All right. Speaking of Matthew McConaughey, he got that Lost Bus.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that one. I want to see that.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling. I saw it drop today. Just got a bad feeling. I don't know why.
Oh, did it drop today? Okay.
Yeah, dropped today.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. Got to play. So hey, that's where it falls on the rating. We'll stick with people. And this aspect, this part of the show for the next 15 minutes or so will be if we recommend some just other recommendations of shows or other movies that aren't going to be on our wheel that we may want to recommend from people.
Can I just get straight in there before everybody else?
Yep.
Did you finish that Netflix mini doc?
Yes, I did. Yes,
What
I
did you
did.
think?
It got a play for me. What was it? Gold and Greed.
Gold and Greed, yeah.
Hold on a second.
Binge Treasure, I think it's.
Let me see where I had that. Gold and Greed. Let's see. Gold. And it was a.
Was it Finn or Finn or?
Finn.
Finn's Treasure.
There. Yep. Hold on. Oh, let me share my screen here. Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
So yes, Blue and I watched this last Saturday. We watched all 3 episodes, and at first, my wife doesn't tend to like a lot of documentaries like this, and she rolled her eyes when I turned it on, and she's like, "All right," but all in all, after we watched it, the first episode, she's like, "Yeah, continue on. I got to watch the rest of this." Great. I thought it was I love a documentary, true story about people looking, thousands of people looking
It's the
for
most
this treasure.
American thing ever.
The most American thing, and some of the most American people that are in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So yeah, it's definitely something to watch if you want to. If you like a documentary, it is something to check out. Gold and Greed, where a guy basically buries a treasure, writes a book, his memoir, and writes a poem that has clues in where he left this treasure. And the people that decide this is going to be life-changing money because it's gold and all kinds of stuff and jewels, and people spend a decade looking for this treasure, spending ever how much. So if you're a person that kind of likes that stuff, it's going to cost you about 2 hours, 3 hours of your time. Definitely worth watching for us. We enjoyed it. It says 1 hour up here, but it had to be like 3. It was 3 episodes.
1 hour an episode, or like 40 odd minutes an episode.
Yeah, so worth watching if you fun. It's a fun watch.
Good twist at the end.
Yeah. So it's a good little thing to watch. So we enjoyed it.
I did think when I was watching it, well, imagine how embarrassing it would be for him if somebody just found it straight away.
Yeah. Well, he was saying, "Oh, it's going to take someone 900 years to find it." And yeah, it was interesting that some of the ways people were trying to think to solve it. You know, they people came up with some crazy ways that, I've solved it by if you add the words and then every third word, they had all kinds of crazy ideas that they were going to solve it, but worth watching, in my opinion. It was, and I thank you, Andrew, because it was a fun watch Saturday morning.
Well, them kind of things just interest me.
All right, let's see. Trending shows. Again, I just mentioned Peacemaker. That's out. Enjoying that. But Gen V has dropped. Didn't some new episodes of that drop? I think that Gen V, I think there were. All right, come on, load. Let's see.
They had dropped like 3 episodes of the next season. I don't know if they dropped the rest finally. It looks like they did.
Not all of them.
Not all of them still. Oh no, it says in 5 days, 2 weeks. So
look at they changed the layout, because this used to look different. It was more vertical and would show you what the next episodes are. So looks like they changed the website.
No, when you click on, you are clicked on it.
I did. They changed the website, and I don't think I'm on
changed it.
light. Maybe I'm on light.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
think
it's
I am. No, it
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
say
the-
light.
maybe since you dropped them.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Fuck.
I
Yeah, I
have to
didn't.
check
That's-
mine because I'm still good with them right now.
Yeah, fuck them. They ain't
Yeah,
getting my
the best-
$60. $60.
best thing I saw was when I posted that trailer for season 2 of Landman.
Mhm.
The new episode comes out November 16th.
Yeah,
So perfect birthday present for me.
yeah, yeah.
Has the lowdown dropped yet?
A couple episodes.
Oh, it did drop?
I haven't watched
Okay.
it yet. The trailer looked interesting.
Right. I've seen the trailers and a lot of people talking about it. That seems like it's going to be a pretty good show. Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Track.
They've changed.
What
They've
the heck
changed
did
this.
They change it?
They
I just
changed
saw
it.
it.
Look at. I mean,
Wow,
look at. It's all
no,
changed, and
that's
I'm not
horrible.
on light.
No, let me look at mine. They can't. That's got to be a Canadian thing because if they won't change this freaking thing like that, I'm definitely, gonna.
It's not. It's not showing light. Let me.
It looks more Netflix like.
Yeah, and it's. I don't like it. It's not as. I don't know. I'm used to.
it's, look.
Yeah, this isn't how it looks now.
Where's all the show details and stuff?
What do you have in the top left there?
Surely this is just a skin change. You should be able to change it.
Yeah,
your
it's gotta
settings,
be
I
something
think.
because mine is different than yours.
I don't know. All right. Well, whatever.
It's on the bottom down there.
God, thought this was Exodus for a second.
Excellent. Roll back in time.
Yeah.
Oh. Blue has been watching this Alice in Borderland, and she's enjoying that. I think didn't we talk about that last week?
3 or 4. I think we did. They have like 4 seasons.
Yeah, she's enjoying that. So she's finding that to be a good. See, look at I click on the show, it don't bring up the show. So you got to be logged in.
Yeah, maybe log in. Can you log in? Or?
Fuck them. No, I don't. I'm not logging in on this account
Okay.
because I'm on.
Yeah. I understand.
Whatever.
You
They piss me off more and more.
Yeah.
They can fuck off.
Does anybody out there watch the Great North? It's it was on Fox, and it's like it's an animation.
The Great North.
The Great North. I watch the show. I love it, and it's Are you pulling it up? They just canceled the freaking show. I've been watching it for years. What?
He's just completely lost. He's like, what the hell?
All right, so where's search? Where's the damn search?
Wow.
He's just clicking buttons. He's like, what the hell?
I mean, I never used to have to log in. We could just like see what's trending and what's this, what's that. And now they've like, where's the search? No, you don't get a search.
Well,
You
you've got a topic for your next show.
I'll share mine. Hold on.
Could it be under the logo on the top right-hand corner?
No, this is upload. That's an upload signal. Share the link. Yeah, like out. Yeah, share the link. See, they would have like trending, and I could choose different. But now it's just and look at do shows. Oh, it takes me right here. Log in, folks.
Do you have to log in?
Yeah, because here's movies. It wants me to log in. I mean, I have a free account I can log into, but I'm not logging in with this one. I'm sorry. They've got me squirreled. they got me twisted up.
Next week's topic.
They ain't getting my $60. They're not getting
Truck
$60.
driving away customers.
Well, they have been. That's
Well,
when they
we're
raised
here
the
next
price.
week. We're not here next week, Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got next
It'll
week.
be an
we're off.
emergency show.
Yeah, yeah, we're shutting down. Track will probably shut down next week. See, look at I click on. Huh?
What are you looking for?
I was just looking for shows as I was going. See,
Okay. Oh,
look
okay.
at you. So you got to log in now to even see your shit.
No,
like this.
I have mine going.
Yes,
Hold
I
on.
see yours.
It's
Yours
movie.
looks like normal.
It says movies. I cannot click on it and change it to shows.
Look at Adam. I'm a cheapskate. I'm not spending $60 a year. They're like crazy.
Jeez.
Otis, what's up? Yeah, 60. I mean, when it was 30, I supported them. Supported them for years. But when they go to $60, no. And yeah, they're shady. They become shady, and I'm telling you, they're in financial trouble. Be sold to somebody before long.
Show here, the Great North.
Great North.
Yeah, you need to check it out.
Looks like a Canadian show.
It looks like it, but they're more Alaska than Canada.
Oh, okay.
Well, if I'm trying to think, maybe you know what? Maybe it could be Canada.
It's
No,
American. United States.
Yeah, follow the
US?
Alaskan Adventures.
Okay, it is Alaska. Okay, you know, because I've been having quite a few new shows slip into me that are Canadian nowadays.
It's because you're hanging around
those
me.
are pretty good, yeah. But they're actually pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
I've been liking some of them.
Yeah, sorry
You know.
about that.
Sorry, sorry.
Hey. Oh, be
And-
careful there. The Canadians
I-
would slip in your back door. Oh,
Yep. There's another
Lamo?
show that's coming back that has been going for a while,
What's that?
and that is Ice Road Truckers.
Ice Road Truckers. I like that X
Yeah.
Road Truckers.
You gotta love that Ice Road Truckers. They're coming
Mm.
back. I can't wait. I used to like that show. That's a rough one. I don't know if I could do that. Driving on, you know.
Yeah, it's made in Canada.
Nice
That's
road.
why.
Yeah. And that again, this is real stuff, because when you get up to the farther up in the far north, in the way that the ground is and the water, yeah, they're not going to build roads there because it's so remote in a lot of those areas. So I can see this being for real. I mean, not that I've been that far north. Maybe Blamo's been closer to that than me, but
I've been
yeah.
up north, and I've done a lot of mines up north.
Yeah, they got a lot of mines in this country.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
for sure. Oh,
Those roads are scary as hell.
I'll get him. Got him.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay. We got anything else?
I was trying.
What else for the shows?
Let's see. I think that's all we got. I don't remember. If anybody on the side chat has any shows or movies that they want to, some shows that they would suggest that we can make a suggestion that they may want to check out.
I mean, well, what happened to the Dabs guaranteed football locks?
Well, have you followed my guaranteed football locks? Because
That's
you're better
why, yeah,
off
exactly.
to go
That's
against.
why I want to watch. That's why I want to watch. See how bad they are.
It's like-
He decided against doing it because everyone who was putting the bets on ended up losing their money to the point where they couldn't afford their internet, so we're losing viewers.
Yeah, we're losing viewers because I'm telling you, any pick I picked it went the opposite way. So really, you're probably better off to go the opposite way, whatever I say. So,
I still need to watch that Alien Earth.
Yes, I like it. I'm liking the Alien Earth. We haven't finished it yet, but I enjoy it. Really gives that feel of the movie Aliens. I thought they did a good job with it. I don't know. I mean, did you watch it, Andrew?
I haven't watched it yet. No, it's on me. That's what I was just saying. I need to watch it because it's definitely one I want to watch.
Yeah.
I actually thought the last Alien movie was more true to the first, the originals, than some of the others they brought out.
Anyone watch Tulsa King?
Oh yeah.
I've got to.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still
I'm
working
so
through
far.
season 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't even watch season 2. To be
No?
honest, Tulsa King season 1 I thought was brilliant until the
Yeah.
last episode. The last episode, season finale for season 1, Blue and I both were watching it. I felt like they his acting went like his acting. I thought Sylvester Stallone. I thought through all of the episodes was really good. The season finale, his acting felt weird. It felt like acting. I wasn't believing his character anymore. It was the way he came across. It just was weird. So then when season 2 came out, I'm like, it finished on a bad note. I don't know if I want to do it. But then so many people are like, oh, you got to watch it now. Season 3's out. And I'm like, well, maybe season 2 wasn't so bad since people are watching season 3.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You know, this one here, this House of Guinness.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yes.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I knew somebody suggested that.
Yeah, that was
Streaming
me.
Matters. Yeah, I thought they did. It was in Streaming Matters.
Yeah.
That Black Rabbit is pretty good with
Yes.
Jude Law and
Right.
Bateman. We're about 4 episodes in. It's good.
Yeah.
And when I say we're only a few episodes in, if this was Blue's choice on how we watch movies, I would be done with it. But Dabs is a guy, I like to savor things. So I'll watch a couple episodes, and then I'm like, let me pause now. Got to pause. Let's set it aside. Let's savor the moment. Let's watch something else, and we'll come back and enjoy that. Now, she's like, let's hit it, and let's watch them all.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, no, let's wait.
What episode are you on?
I think we're on about 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
If I had to guess, it's we're a few episodes, but I'm enjoying it. We like it. We want to see it. Task, yeah, that was another one that people have been talking about.
Yeah, I watched. I think I'm like at the 3rd episode, and it's like, you know what? I think it's somewhere in the 2nd episode lost me. I'm like, I gonna have to go back and rewatch this thing in the right mindset. You know.
Yeah, go ahead, Eddie.
Netflix is coming out with a sequel to Peaky Blinders.
Right. Yeah.
They're making 2 episodes, 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's going to be good. I haven't seen the movie yet.
They're, I think, filming it right now, so you won't see the movie till next year. But
yeah, I know the Foundation. That's one of Blue's shows that she watches.
Yeah, Foundation. That's if you're a sci-fi person.
Yep.
You got that, Todd?
It's really good.
I got it.
All right.
Yeah, Andrew's in and out.
Well, I keep getting like voice messages, and when I go to listen to them, it kicks us out here.
Oh shit, yeah, because your speaker can only use one thing. Terminal List, we did finish that. Liked it. It's enjoyable. With a government black ops kind of thing, and we enjoyed that. So we did finish.
Oh, this one I'm waiting for.
That's actually out.
It's out. Yeah.
Yep.
With the Charlie Hunnam playing Ed Gein, so that would be pretty sick. You know.
It sounds violent.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You gotta stay away from those popular, because that's popular of all times.
What do you mean?
Yeah, when you clicked on the popular, it always does it like.
Oh, this is popular here.
yeah, not recently popular. Like it'll have like Big Bang Theory on there and all that stuff.
I've anticipated.
Hey, Dabs, here's one for Blue. She wants to get into it. It's a TV miniseries. It's called Outrageous. It's about 5 sisters. Outrageous.
Okay. Right now, she's pushing through that one, that Borderlands, and then there's another one that Mimic, another Korean.
One, yeah, that's a Korean one.
She likes those. Okay. Yeah. So you said Outrageous?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's based on a true story.
All right. Take a gander.
that they added the time that it comes on here.
What do you mean? Why do you need the time?
On the air. No, but no. You know what? Because a lot of times, I'm always looking to see what network something comes on. So at least I can tell them what network and what time it comes on because I don't have to abide by those rules.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I've watched that Sharon and Ozzy Coming Home yesterday.
That was just released yesterday. It was a little documentary because people were asking for it in Streaming Matters. So you did watch it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thoughts?
It's complex.
Thoughts?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's what's weird is
it's that
they filmed it like over 3 years and it was just condensed down to an hour show. So there was a lot of stuff you didn't see, but it was good because I was a fan. You got to see some different sides. And
do they have subtitles turned on? I needed Andrew there to decipher whatever he was saying. What's he saying? I don't think he had an accent. He had a mumble.
Yeah.
But he could sing. All right. Do we want? It's after 7, so we want to wrap this up, or do you got something else?
Yep.
No, I don't have anything else.
All right.
Just remember, everyone, 9 o'clock. Power slap.
So
power slap.
So next week, no player pass.
No player pass.
No streaming.
No player pass the next 4 weeks.
3.
3?
Well, no, it's got to be because it's not next week. So then, and that following week is going to be the poppies, where we want people to vote on that. So it's going to be posted in Streaming Matters room. It's going to be posted in Player Pass rooms. Vote for the categories for favorites, best, worst, all those categories that we have for the movies that we reviewed. Now it's not going to be all the movies of the past year, random movies, but it's going to be the movies that we reviewed, and then we're going to give the best, the worst, the tear jerkers, all the surprise movies. So please vote because it's fun to have everybody kind of give their input on these movies that may never get on Hollywood's red carpet, but we're willing to give an opportunity on this show.
And one thing we're going to do different this year, AUBYN, than what we've done in the last whatever, as long as we've been doing this, we're going to set up a time when everybody on the panel is going to get together. So it's just not me spending 4 hours together going over all the records, the two of us, and figuring all this shit out. Let these other lazy fucks do something on this show.
You guys get busy.
That's way below my pay grade.
Well,
what, you got a pay grade?
Well, he is a senior member on the panel. He is a senior member on this show. You guys remember?
Me and Todd go way back.
I mean, we
We're
create
the founders of this show.
Founders of the show. So
you guys,
seniority rules in this.
So when you guys have sorted out the award show,
I say we let
let us know.
Take over and do everything.
We'll slide in like the prima donnas that we are.
We'll listen. You guys just spend the hours putting the graft in, and then me and Todd will come in, and we'll just destroy. We'll just like, nah. That doesn't work for me, brother.
let's ditch that whole thing. We're gonna get rid of that. No, we don't have that category either. I'd be like, what? No. Yeah. All right, Andrew, we got this. We got this. You guys get that work done so that Andrew and I can swing in there and give it the final little shine on it. Be like, yeah, that's right. That's shine. It's right. The show's ready. But yeah, thanks for that. Eddie, anything you want to say before we head out of here?
No, it's a good show, and let's see what Poppy Show is going to do.
Yeah, we're going to see what Poppy Awards happens. Beach!
All right, everybody enjoy the fall break, and see you back in 2026.
Andrew?
I Good night, everyone. It's after midnight here, so or good morning, I guess.
Hey, I just noticed, Andrew, TV sucks and always will.
Oh, I put that on last week.
I missed it.
TVA.
Okay, TVA. I that is any of us
You
old
know,
schoolers know exactly what the fuck that
I
means.
put it on last week because I'll tell you why. I got a suggested video for your channel, and it was a live stream of you, me, and Blue, and we were talking about how TVA had made that Indigo, or no, it was the what was it? It was the GitHub browser.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he did something with the URL resolve, so it made you install his thing, and you were furious about it. So I was watching that show just before we started the show last week, and it just made us laugh.
They had their own set of rules. I mean, he had his own set of shit he could do, and he thought. Remember when they blacklisted Q's Metallic and said it was stealing this and stealing that, and fucking dick. Hey, but Andrew was the best. Now I'll say this: Andrew is the best arguer that you'll ever be with. Him and Blue had a number of arguments where he would argue, but he argues without yelling. But the sarcasm and his a way he puts his words, he has a gift of on how he puts things. And so he would hit up remember when it would be like on the forums and you would just tear him up. He didn't stand a chance against you because I mean you would pull up history, but what about when this happened? It was good times back then. We had a great time.
Those were the days.
Oh, great teams. It was great work back then.
The days where all you were concerned about was being the first add-on to have the new releases.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
In HD, of course. Got to be 1080p.
It had to be 1080. Or to have the newest build and have your TV guide working.
God, people wouldn't even sniff at a 1080p movie now. They'll be like, God, like watching Cam.
That's right. So, all right. Big Daddy Spider, anything you want to say before we go?
Great show again this week, everyone. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the channel, join the Telegram groups, use the fancy new QR code. So AUBYN, his time and effort is actually worth it. And
get some arrows pointing over there.
We'll see everybody in a few weeks. Don't miss us too much.
All right, Ob.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming out. I know we have our Poppy show, so we'll get ready for that. There'll be giveaways of course. No, not that Todd has anything to do with it, but like usual, we're thinking of you guys. Hope to see you guys in 2 weeks or so. Hopefully, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. 2 weeks for Poppies. Third week will be when we're back on show, like live. Thanks, AUBYN, for doing that. If you guys have an Oculus, please join us in some of our streaming in the Oculus streaming room. It is fun. We have a good time to sit back, watch some sports or whatever we're watching. I know AUBYN is on there almost every night watching stuff. So join us. It's fun. If you can't join the Streaming Matters group, with most of those people that are in here probably are. It's great to have it. Nice to see Blammo. I saw Blammo over in the side. I hadn't seen him in a while. Again, Adam over there and a Vulture. I hadn't seen him in a while. So nice to see. And Otis, another one that's been a while since. It's good to see some folks that hadn't seen us or hadn't seen them in a while. Yeah. So thanks for joining us. And hey, thanks you guys. Tune in. See you in a couple weeks.
AUBYN wants to talk.
Oh, yep. Wait, we don't hear you.
I just want to talk to Leon. My mic, can you hear me?
You're good now. Yep, we're good.
Okay. Leon, we miss you. I don't know why we can't see you in big screen. If you get a chance, try to jump in tomorrow.
Yeah, but he had a big operation on his eyes.
Oh, did
that's
he?
right. I forgot. Yes.
Oh, okay. I've been missing you, but if you're able to get your headset on, I understand. but we miss you and hope you.
I sent Leon a song
Okay.
because he had his second eye done this
Okay.
Thursday, and the name of the song, it says, "I can see clearly now."
Jimmy Cliff.
I can see
Oh my
clearly
God.
now the cataract's gone.
Yeah. That's
Hey.
3 of us that got them
Hey,
done.
old people probably. I'm telling you, this show. I mean, the median age on this show is like 59. I mean,
No.
a lot of old folks on this show.
Guys.
A lot of
We'll-
old
we'll-
people on this show.
We'll have to put up something in the voting for how many of us have had cataracts done. It's so funny that that's 3 of us right there that's got them done already.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. Hey, I just want to thank everyone for watching. It's a good time. Love hanging out with my friends and love teaching you guys some stuff. And hopefully you learn something and post in our Streaming Matters room if there's some information you have to share it with the community. It's always great. We always want to hear from other people. And streaming matters to us because streaming matters to you. We'll see you guys.
We came, you watched, we gave it our best. Packed it all in, no time to rest. You laughed, you learned, you got the gist. Now it's time to leave, but you'll be missed. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. We hope you'll be back again. But for now, it's time to go. So get the hell out and close the door. We dropped some facts, we cracked some jokes, lit up the screen with all you folks. The clock says stop, the mic says done, but next week's gonna be more fun. The lights are dimming, the stage is clear, go grab some snacks or a frosty beer. The credits roll, the music swells, come back next week, we'll have more info to tell. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. We hope you'll be back again. But for now, it's time to go. So get the hell out and lock the door.